Welcome everybody to the news/opinions video that I always do. Everything has my opinion, so take it as you will. Hate it or love it, I'm still gonna be here, still gonna be giving my opinions, and still gonna be doing my video. It looks like VV pulled a Pomu. What do I mean by VV pulling a Pomu? If you remember correctly, when Pomu left the agency, Company A, as some people would like to call it, they ended up putting all of their membership streams, all their members only streams, into public, into not just members only, but public in general. So that helps. That definitely helps for anybody who was a fan, is a fan, etc., and wants to have a little bit of, time with watching some of the things maybe they weren't able to watch before. So this helps. Penny is ex-livers as she graduated, but this is a surprise. Got to see it made public. Remember, a certain fairy did that to find a screw you to Niji. Either a screw, I think it's less a screw you to Niji. I mean, it's definitely was a screw you to Niji, but I think it's less a screw you to Niji, seeing how Pomu and VV seem to be, and more a hell. I'm not going to be there, so I'm not going to hide this behind the members only, and I'm going to give my fans, in this case your Paladins, and in Pomu's case your Pomodachis, give them some of the content that I'm no longer going to have control over, and I'm not going to, have any kind of control over, but I want them to be able to see it, which is, in my opinion, amazing to do. In my opinion, it's amazing for her to do, and Vivi to do, and other people to do. Pomu didn't really do it as a final screw to Niji. Someone in chat asked about it, and she decided to unprivate the membership content then and there. Exactly. Like I said, even this person here, TM, says the same thing. Seb was going to say the same thing. Was an act of anger or hate for Niji. It was an act of kindness for her fans. She loves us. Exactly. It was for Pomu, and I'm pretty sure for Vivi and the Paladins, it's the same thing. I don't attribute to malice a lot of things that go on, that the livers do. I do attribute to malice a lot of things that the agency does, the management does, because, well, the management is utter crap, as we know. Unsurprised how the management never bothered to update the password or ensure that their ex-livers can't access back into their former accounts. But hey, the end might be nearer than you think, so appreciate the remaining livers' hard work. I mean, I don't think, honestly, it still gives them money. EN still gives them money. So while I can hope that EN, goes the way of the dodo in the sense that the livers get a little bit more freedom, because if they move to JP, they might end up getting a little bit more freedom. Who knows? If it ends up being a positive thing, good. If it ends up being a negative thing where it gets worse, then yeah, keep EN for as long as you can so that they don't go into that worse situation. That's what I mean. Like if getting rid of EN makes it worse for the livers, then keep EN. Even if it's draining money, keep EN so that the livers can at least have something good, because I'm always, like I've always said, I always go more for the livers than I do for the agency. Kobo is reaching a danger point that other people, when they get bigger, they end up having to face these types of dangers. What I mean by danger is that when new people come in to your fandom to become fans of yours, you will have people that do this. What is happening is that fans are angry because she didn't acknowledge a flower bouquet sent to her, and when she finally did, more outreach follows. She, down here, as you can see, she actually, was like, thank you for the bouquet, etc., for some other things here. And then down here, she says, this one too, thanks. Basically, that's the translated that happens to this one too, thank you. She put a big whole thing of thank you for the warm messages, thank you for everything, and then she's like, this one too, thank you. It's just the way that she is. She may have just forgotten about it and was like, uh-oh, I need to put something out there. Thank you for this one as well. It sounded kind of like dismissive to some people, and I get that, but I think it's more fans wanting to find a reason to be angry, or new people wanted to find a reason to be angry. So it could be a false flag, it could be a false anger moment where no one's actually angry, but they want to make her look bad. They want to make a big stink about it because it'll either get them more views, or make them feel better because they just made Kobo not feel good. So it's like, she took the photo, the one that she posted of mine. I think she doesn't have the photo. The staff took the other flower photo or something, I don't know, but indeed not nice to see her and feels like she doesn't appreciate the fans' efforts. You don't even know if this person actually took the photo because it's a trust me bro type of thing. I'll just tweet it now. I plan to criticize you tonight when everyone is sleeping because I don't want to make a fuss, but anyway, I'll do it now. I know you'll read this tweet. It was not good of you to only tweet one flower when stand when there were two for you. And this person goes on like they're just going too far. I don't know if you know about the other flower because no staff told you, forgot to put the photo of the other flower. I don't know, but I think it was such a very bad thing you did. I didn't think you mean it. Sorry to say, but it's just so ugly. Reminded you nicely enough you don't forget the other one in the comment because I thought it just missed the other flower photo, but the way you took my photo from that comment and took a long time to tweet about it. Basically, they just don't like the fact that they weren't being seen. Effort of the organizers and everyone who participated only to be forgotten. Didn't participate in that project because it was a crowdfunding project. Mistakenly fatal. Don't like the appreciated people's effort for you, and they just keep going down. I know you didn't mean it. It's like, I know you didn't mean it, but I'm angry, and I'm still gonna put this out against you, even though I know you didn't mean it. It's like, I don't know. It's very, very sus, in my opinion. Follow-up from Kobo's recent tweet. She doesn't have perms from management to talk about this yet, and reminds her fans that there will be some people acting as fans just to provoke and cause more drama. She's reading through those criticisms. I agree with one of the quotes asking why are these entitled fans now turning this issue into a weapon just because they are not noticed. I think for now they should calm down because right now Kobo is very, very busy. So at least she, she actually talked about it. At least she realized that, she needed to say something good about it. And like I've said before, it could very well be a false flag. Could very well be just, a pick-me type of person. Could very well be a pick-me type of person. But it also could just be someone out there who wants to cause issues, a hater. Some people are going to say this is the needy sister thing. I'm not necessarily sure that. No, someone could just not like Hololive in general and not like big agencies in general, be a fan of smaller agencies or smaller VTubers or whatever, or just a troll wanting to be a troll. You have to watch out for those things when you are a larger creator. I still have trolls and I'm tiny, very tiny in comparison to them. But this nonsense sounds more like a hater. Don't worry, I'll still support you, my princess. All okay, kind of some energy. I love you, but just wording orders reversed. Yeah, she did say thank you for the gift, even with separate tweet, but she's still trying to say thank you. It's more than enough. It should be more than, especially with them being so busy. They have a lot of quote-unquote homework is what they call it. They have a lot of things like that. It's just, it can be very busy for them. Kobo replied to Regia, thanking them for the flower stand before she tweeted, it's just crazy to me they call her ungrateful after that. Entitled fans need to be filtered. I'm actually feel ashamed. Basically, yeah, a lot of people are feeling ashamed. And of course, I don't read all of these and I, paraphrase wherever I can. Doesn't mean that I don't care for the commenters here. Doesn't mean that I find it less important. It's just cutting for time a lot of times. So I apologize if you didn't get it fully read. I try to read as much as I can. Of course, I don't cut you off on purpose to be negative. Serenity Cosmica from V&U is a favorite girly pop bunny girl here to make you smile over there on the far right, if I'm not mistaken. They are recently doing on November 9th. They mentioned coming soon November 22nd. Stay tuned. It is this right here, which is basically, I'm gonna cut off the music because it always freaking destroys my channel. Are you ready? 25 tributes. Oh, it's basically, and only one can win. It's freaking a survivor. It's a freaking survivor for Minecraft. Survival games. Yep, it's survivor for Minecraft. Awesome. So that's amazing. 25 tributes, and here we go. They're marking all of them. Serenity Cosmica survival games, Minecraft survival games. Who are the ones here? It looks like Enya Ignis is the bottom middle, and I don't know, most of them, I don't know their silhouettes, but I think Enya Ignis is in the bottom. There are others from V&U, there are others from other agencies, of course, and it's gonna be fun for everybody. And it says, who do you think these tributes could be? It's crazy how recognizable everyone's silhouettes are. Gotta love good character design. Those cute double buns of Peanut Penguin. You said tribute, on my mind went somewhere else. Oh god, ages. There you go. I recognize an adorable little rock star there. There you go. Other people there. Of course, Enya Ignis as well. A lot of other people out there being put out there. So it's going to be very fun. Wanted to give you guys a little bit of indie news because I do know I focus a lot on the corporate stuff and I do want some indie news here. As I had mentioned before, the Hololive shop is opening, the official shop. Not a, shop that has Hololive goods, but an official shop. So people in Tokyo have gone and are going to be able to, in the Tokyo character street, it's like I think a metro station, they're going to be able to go and open up, again, and just be there and get freaking new stuff, get anything they want. A lot. It is really actually fully stocked with anything you could want. Of course, the voice packs won't be there, but anything else you could want. She did a short. This is Iroha doing a little bit of a short here about how everything goes. And of course, it's explaining how everything is. The plushes, everything. She signed her stuff there. Awesome. そしてなんと東京キャラクターストリート限定のオリジナル商品をお土産でもらっちゃいました。めっちゃ可愛い。スタッフさんが気を利かせてホロライブステーションのスイちゃんグッズがから買い。So there's original goods. There's original goods that you can only find at that shop, which that collectors are going to go for. Absolutely. She did something. You had Okayu, who also went there. Hololive Street has arrived. Then you have Raora, who went there, popped in by the shop at Tokyo Station to sign and doodle a little something. Make sure to say ciao to Chatino before you leave. And there you go. She doodled a little something for them. It's going to be, of course, displayed there. Hopefully no one takes it because people are more respectful in Japan, so I don't think anyone's going to take it. And finally, we have Bay. Small bays were turned upside down by the street rat herself and asked staff to keep it that way. If you remember one of my recent videos, I talked about this. I was like, oh, that's cute because Bay is from Australia. They kept it upside down. That was her who did it. So she did it. She was the one who went and did it. It says, get your goods, guys. Thank you for coming. She signed this up and says, yeet the rat. She says, yeet the rat right there. And at the end, Jadon, my checkout. Jadon. Like, because Jadon, my soul, is the big meme that came from Bae. It's never going to be forgotten. She actually has a Jadon My Soul shirt out, thanks to a recent Chunibyo concert. I'm not sure if it's still out, but she did it for a bit. So this is when it comes to this. It's amazing because, again, as I mentioned before, good companies that actually support their talents are the ones who win whenever they do this, because what does that mean? That specifically means their talents are going to have an amazing time, and that's what we all want for the talents. Anyone who is a fan wants that for the talents. They want them to have an amazing time. We have PUBG Mobile. PUBG Mobile is just like PUBG, but mobile, of course. That's what it exactly is. Did you think it was going to be anything else? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing around. It has been decided that the live broadcast will be held on November 16th on a Saturday from 10 p.m. on Shishiro Botan's channel. Aim for the chicken dinner of the new theme mode. And of course, they lead directly to Shishiro Botan's channel, which, as we know, she's the white lion of Hololive, and she's doing Don't Scream, she's doing a lot of different things, she's doing PUBG Mobile, she's doing all this different stuff. So she is, you know, having so much good times recently, and it's on the 16th, so she has it. She doesn't have it specifically put out there yet, but she will be doing that. She's doing Don't Scream tomorrow, and it says she's happily putting it here, 16th. Let's win, because she's really good at things like Call of Duty, Battlefield. When she tried Battlefield 2142 or whatever the heck the new one is, she tried that one. She was really good at that too, way better than I was. Last Battlefield I was good at was Battlefield 4. That's the last Battlefield I was good at. Donkatsu is a PUBG slang for winning, coming from a Korean developer's international mistranslating of Donkatsu to Donkatsu instead of Tonkatsu. Think winner, winner, chicken dinner. Aizen SSRB. 16th, I'll do Donkatsu. So yeah, people are celebrating this whole moment. They are, it's another win for Hololive and another win for just Botan and others getting the right kind of sponsorships, the right kind of collaborations that will bring more people to PUBG and more people to Hololive. Talking about a specific VTuber clip, we're talking about Pekora in this case, and she was scrolling through my feed, this person, Pekora comparing past and present Hololive and how time passes. Their activities seem to be pivoting away more from streaming, which she believes is a fundamental part of VTubing. She does mention that she felt restrained a bit in some instances, but it seems like to be more of a result of game perms being annoying than anything else. Also mentioned enjoying the idol side of things, so she's not bothered nearly as much. The main reason I brought it up is because the comments I saw under the video, quite a bit of skepticism regarding Cover's expansion in the comment section, it's still relatively small. Can't help people wonder if it's being genuinely concerned or if it's a subset of holo antis trying to twist Pekora's words. So let's see what she says here before we continue reading.
あると思うよ。きっと今モチベ高いから。低い時あるん？あ、モチベ？配信モチベか基本的にないけど、でもさすがに仕事で疲れたとかの時はさすがに休もうとは思うようになったね。そう最近は無理しなくなったん。このデビュー当初はマジでもう休まずガツガツやって体
It's good that she's resting now and she's not pushing herself.
調いや喉ぶっ壊してでも配信命ですみたいな感じ気狂ってたけどね。イかれてたけどね。やっとちゃんと大人になったみたい。体調が悪くなったらちゃんと休もうかみたいな。今はマイペースにできてる。自分がやりたかったらやるし、休みたい時は休む。その頃は義務感だったの。いや義務感じゃないの。普通にやりたいからやりたいみたいな感じだったよ、その時も。でメンバーとかでもさ、やりたいこととか向かってる先とかがやっぱ違ったりもするじゃん。それこそ今なんかホロライブなんてもアーティスト路線行こうとしてるやん。やっぱペコーラは歌うのも好き、ライブも好き。ペコラはそっちよりかは配信の方をちょっと重要視してるなとか、やっぱちょっと方向性は人それぞれ違いながらも楽しんで活動してんだなっては思ってる。でも思うよね、なんだかんださ配信が基本じゃねえかなとは思ってんの。とか入ってるといろんなお仕事やっぱもらって、その配信ができなくなる時間もある。でもやっぱなんだかんだね、結局ね配信大事なんよね。基本なのよ。配信やらなかったらねきついと思う。数年前はさらにもう配信命、もう配信いろんなゲームとかもっといろいろやりたいってさ、まいちゃんとかにこのゲームやりたいですとか、こうやりたいですしたもう安全にみたいな、盛り上げるとかじゃなくまず安全にみたいな言われて、いや盛り上げる必要もあるじゃんとか思いながらも、はあ。
So yeah, it's what the person's saying. Basically, things are pivoting, which is normal in management agencies, in large agencies like Cover. It's normal for them to pivot to something that is new, or at least, you know, trying to make something like what Device is doing. They're growing the Device side, and I think they're pushing people to idle, which is what, I mean, Yago originally said he wanted to create an AKB48, but for VTubers, and you know, that's kind of what's going on. Of course, I'm not an anti of anybody. It's specifically not the VTubers, never the VTubers. If I'm an anti of anything, it's agencies being bad to their VTubers. Collab Pro is becoming increasingly more idol-like as time goes on. Whether or not the new gen is, I can't say. Focusing more on brand, live events, licensing, collabs, music production. Say that's a bad thing since it's been successful to them in the finances front. And that is how they can continue to be able to pay their VTubers and pay other people. That's why I don't mind that they go that route. I don't think it's a bad move for them to move towards that if what the holomems themselves want and are okay with that, which seems to be the case mostly. Also, it just let me add my 2 bits in here. It doesn't seem like Hololive is telling them you can't stream anymore. It's more like, yes, you can do your streams, but we also have all these other things planned for you, all these other things right in front of you that we're going to be doing. So that is one thing also that I think is going to be moving a little bit more of a balance between their idol-like stuff and their streaming stuff, giving, I hope, people that work for them the advantage and the freedom to do streaming if they want to, and to do singing if they want, you know, that type of thing. Of course, you have the sponsorships and other things and concerts that everyone does, but you know, besides that, in their personal time, they can do streams and stuff like that. It's not I don't feel she felt constrained. She's just like finds it interesting that things are moving. I don't think it's a huge constraint personally. I don't think it's that much of a complaint on her end. She's just seeing that things are moving in a different direction. She's, you know, maybe surprised, maybe getting used to it, whatever it is. I don't think of it as kind of like a big complaint. But you know, people are going to be surprised because before it was streaming, and now it's changing a little bit. So it's not necessarily her being angry at Hololive, but I'm glad that an agency as huge as Hololive, a corporation as huge as Hololive, allows their VTubers both in Japan and in EN to criticize and to talk and to say these things as much as they want. I love that about Hololive. Lamy is doing a birthday countdown drink. Congratulations. It is her birthday. As of now, it is her birthday. Because, you know, the birthday countdowns, that's on Japanese time. It's something like 15 hours ahead of me, 14, 15 hours ahead of Pacific Standard Time, which is what I'm in. Pacific Daylight Time now, or whatever the heck it's called. And here she is, doing her chatting that she usually does. A little bit of drinking stream. She does that for her birthday every year.
そう、ちはやちゃんがね、すごい面白かった。そう、なんかちはやちゃんがどうもちはやですみたいに自己紹介してくれたんだないんだけど、お仕事の時間とかちょっと配信しててもいいんで。
That's very cute in the bell moves. I love that. And then she has this little bit sexier Christmas dress.
よくしもいいね。
That's cute.
漫画喫茶とかでね、そう
That's
言
very
って。
cute. But yeah, there you go. A little bit of Lamy for your life, because that's also very awesome. That's always very awesome to see. I just, you know, I like giving little things like here because it's good to celebrate these birthdays. It's another year with Lamy. Some Miko news. Sakura Miko, one of the wonderful initiators of Hololive, they're having their Flower Rhapsody screened at Cross Shinjuku Vision. Please come and see it if you're in the area. 15-second spot video broadcast period 11:16 Saturday to 11:22 Friday. Broadcast from 7 to 2500. Scheduled to be broadcast 4 times every hour. 2500, I guess 2400 is midnight. Probably 2500. There is no 2500. 10 minutes, 15 seconds, 25 minutes, 15 seconds, etc., etc., etc. 10 minutes in, 25 minutes in, 40 minutes in, 55 minutes in, it's going to be 15 seconds. 90-second music video is going to be broadcast on the same times, 22 minutes and 15 seconds past the hour. Times are subject to change without notice, of course, and when viewing, please be careful not to get in the way of people passing by, so find a place along the wall or something to go take a look at it. You know, Japan has this thing where you do not want to get in the way of other people because it's rude. It's just rude. It is rude everywhere, but in Japan they actually care about it. 11:35 will also be screened at Unica Vision in front of Seibu Shinjuku Station. Please come and see it, and here are the 15 spot footages. They'll be done 27 minutes, 35 minutes, 47 minutes, and 53 minutes 45 seconds. They have it even down to the second when it's going to be put on there. Music video on airtime 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, and 2100 from 36 minutes and 45 seconds. All this stuff is subject to change, of course, and it's all going to be only in Japan, of course. But I like showing these things because this is also the way you get yourself out there to your fans and to new fans, to new people who maybe hadn't seen you before. Hololive knows how to do this. That's why Hololive is growing. That's why their stocks have gone up. That's why all this kind of stuff is going up, because Hololive knows what the hell they're doing. And I push it because it's the best way to be, the best way to do it for your fans and for your talents behind you when you're a big agency. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase all you lovely people out there, you VTubers, big, small, different sizes, it doesn't matter. I love showcasing you because I want to bring positivity into this space, not keep it negative with all the Google Docs and all that calling each other out and not talking to each other, that kind of stuff. I don't want it to have all that happen. I don't want it to be a competition. I want it to be somewhere where we're helping each other out. And for this today, we have Daisy Dawnlight, a variety VTuber. This is their Twitch channel. Says, variety VTuber, I like games and idols. Please share your favorite games and songs with my all favorite time game is Persona 3. Lately it's also been Dead by Daylight. A queen bee who got separated from her hive. She now takes refuge in a quiet library as she tries to regain what was lost. Hello, I'm Daisy, your resident VTuber. I like a ton of games and songs. Stick with me as I find my footing. Okay. Schedule info will be added once decided. And of course they have rules and everything like that. Let's go to their YouTube channel, which is their primary channel. They do their streams on Twitch as well, but it seems like YouTube is their primary channel where they have their VODs. This is the VODs of Hatoful Boyfriend, which is it's a pigeon love voice visual novel. Pigeon love visual novel. There's also one for Attack Helicopters. I want to play that one eventually. But yes, there's this. There's also doing Honkai Star Rail. They're doing a bunch of things. They've also done covers, really nice covers. If you want to take a look at Queen and others, they go through. They fully, like, as you can just see here, it's just really well done, well made, good art, and putting a lot of effort into their content, which I love seeing. The tiny ones, the small ones, do put a lot of effort because you have to make yourself stand out. And Daisy does. So I hope that this helps you grow, helps you get some more eyes on your channel. And thank you so much. Finally, thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you on mine. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.